How do you see the tech landscape on the continent? I mean, I think we're starting to see more data center development happening in kind of key regional hubs. So that kind of initial excitement that South Africa was going to be the data center for Africa. Now we're going to be, I guess, the regional data center for South Africa, perhaps still the biggest market. But what are you seeing and what are you doing in kind of other African markets? Which markets kind of excite you? Where are you seeing lots of interest and lots of kind of spark and innovation?
Excuse me. I think we're seeing similar pattern of adoption of technologies, what we've seen in South Africa, in East Africa, and in West Africa, which are markets of interest for us, in a sense that they face the same digital divide issues, access to technology, access to internet, and the rate is still lower, though there's been increased efforts to improve that through various models that are out there. I think the telcos have done fairly well in terms of penetration to ensure that the digital divide is reduced and there's a little bit more inclusion. We see a lot of that, and there's a bigger focus on cloud in the market. There's a bigger focus on AI as well. We're seeing a very strong appetite for AI factories, even in the continent, and they build a big build of data centers. And what the customers down south worry about data sovereignty, the East region is worrying about the same thing, and the West region is worrying about the same thing. Coincidentally, hence I'm saying, whilst Global South is going through its phase, but there's not too different to what West and East is going through at the moment. So, but we see those opportunities in that. We see a lot of opportunities in also leveraging that skill. Again, it amazes me every time I go into any of the countries in Africa, realize the amount of tech skill that's available. A lot